Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Once again asking, should Yorkie play? Specifically, should Yorkie play Persona 5 Strikers? This is a little section, a little video section, an occasional one, where I look at games just for half an hour or so that I might want to bring to the channel, but I'm not sure if I'll enjoy them or I'm not sure if they'll be interesting. So it's a chance for me to have a look, just a brief look, and you to make any comments, any likes, any suggestions that this should come. But you know I'm loving Persona 5. So let's take a quick look at Persona 5 Strikers, which as I understand it is less story oriented. It's not good, but there you go. And more action oriented. Let's see what we get here. Persona 5 Strikers allows for you to experience the game with English or Japanese voices. I want English, please. I know some might want the original Japanese as Big Japanese. And if I'm in an action game in particular, usually I don't want to be reading subtitles. But especially in an action game. I struggle with action games as it is. You've seen my lack of talent when I played Cleared Obscure and other games.
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
No, that's not good. I don't look healthy. It's a new way to finish off a shadow. I believe this might be a sequel to the Persona 5 game. Alright,
let's begin the operation.
I can go auto.
That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up. Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention. Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker's got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine.
Gotcha. Searchlights to us.
Right. Let's secure the area in front of the gate first. Yes, slice them and dice them. Joker's got the enemy big time now. Awesome job. Just a bit longer. It's doing it all by himself. That's our Joker. Look at that skull when you pull it off that
Hell's with this deja vu.
Starting to swarm Joker. Teach him a lesson.
I honestly tried to use the dodge and so on, doesn't work well. Left control is summon. Yeah, trying to use the keys is not working for me. Ah, I see. Mouse works better.
Persona! Fire! Let's go. Persona! Gotcha. Fire!
One more short time attack. How do I do that? doesn't say.
Fire! 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 It's over. Right here. Take this. Fire!
Well, gauge is full. 80% is short time.
Showtime. Are set. Here.
Okay, I mean, it's kind of fun. It's going to take a lot of getting used to controls. But there you are. Joker, Panther, Skull, Fox, Queen, whatever that was. They're flashing on too fast for me to read. The last couple I don't think I know it all yet in the Persona 5 game I'm playing.
Erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark. Filled with dismay, laid along and fake tomorrow.
Cool, they do cool intros, and I'm saying that for this. And for Persona 5 Reload. Royale, rather. But it looks like it's going to be one versus mob type fighting, which is not my favourite, but I mean, I'm not a good combat gamer, as you know, anyway, but it's enjoyable. It's good enough so far. No, I kind of want a bit of storyline, though. Hey, it's been a while. It only feels like that because you always forget to reply to our texts. Wait, really? I mean, I've just got a lot of stuff to do. I don't know who that is. I suppose it's been a little while for me too, hasn't it? For me as well, I had no money, so I just lost service. How is everyone? A long time no see, okay. It's been a long time since we saw each other. It's quite late though. Shouldn't you all be studying for finals? Nah, I'm fine, unlike Ryuji. Stop, I'm already dead. Anyway. Like, stop, I'm already dead. Yeah. No comment, Ryuji. Here's what I really wanted to say. Since it's almost summer vacation, why don't we all get together? Not a bad idea. Yeah, you guys want to go on a trip? That sounds like fun. Perhaps Kyoto? That would be a nice place for a vacation. No way, Kyoto trips are for high schoolers. Sweet. We should get together somewhere and plan this out. Where at? Where else? I can't. It's okay. Or I can do it that way. Let's meet at the hideout. Roger that, leader. Certain police department meeting room. So
And next on the agenda
hideout,
is a series of incidents involving unusual behavior in public. First, we have the Vice Minister of Finance. As you're all aware, he had some sort of episode during a diet session Q&A and abruptly confessed to document tampering. Soon after that, 3 Sapporo Central councilmen confessed to bribery and publicly resigned. Next, the well-known author Mr. S. He held a press conference and announced he was retiring from writing, returning his book's awards, and deeming his body of work garbage. Then, a newscaster suddenly got down on one knee, confessed his love for his co-anchor on live TV, proposed to her, and got shot down.
Oops.
Lastly, The Director General of Criminal Affairs unexpectedly stripped off his clothing and ran around HQ until successfully.
Yeah, that was kind of my
Something
reaction.
to you, Inspector Hasagawa?
No. Excuse me.
The vast majority of these cases have been interpreted as nothing more than bizarre outbursts. But, time and again, every instance involves a sudden change in personality. Furthermore, none of the individuals involved had any known psychological issues before their incidents.
I mean, this isn't the kind of change of heart or stealing heart change of personality that we've been causing, so this is weird.
Therefore, we can
fun.
surmise that these cases are the result of an external influence.
Aren't these just coincidences? Are you really implying someone out there is using mind control?
The cases I listed are only a small sample of this behavior, which appears to be happening across the entire nation.
Sounds like the Phantom Thieves to me.
Nah, doing it different. But it might be a similar mechanism.
I want silence. Proceed with the report.
Thank you, Commissioner Kaburagi. As you've realized, or at least as one of you realized, these cases are very reminiscent of last year's change of heart epidemic. The top brass have concluded that this is indeed the work of the Phantom Thieves.
The only one on there that sounded similar to the Phantom Thieves, really, was the author designing his work was garbage, which reminds me of Madarame, the plagiarist.
What?
But it has got that Phantom, it has got that Persona 5 intrigue going on, and cheekiness and so on.
What evidence is there? No one's even established a pattern.
And we don't have any sort of motive. So far, doing it for kicks is the only thing that'd explain it.
You will investigate each of these incidents yourselves, as quickly as possible.
Makes sense.
What I expect from each of you are two things. One, to assemble enough evidence for a successful case. Two, to do so as quickly as humanly possible. The higher-ups are hell-bent on closing this case. I do not know why. It does not matter.
Sounds like a
All that
cover-up.
matters is producing results. Your suspect is the leader of the Phantom Thieves. Show me a thorough investigation of his entire life.
So, the Phantom Thieves rise again.
Well, I guess we got outed at some point in the game.
It's been a while since we rode this to Yongenjaya, huh?
Now for today's trend news. Today's headlines are: confession of document sampling. The Diet is in chaos over the Vice Minister's of Finance's confession. Well, that could be Phantom Thieves, but it isn't, obviously. Or we know about it. And the power struggles have flared. Members of the Vice Minister's party have refused to comment across the board while the country awaits his court summons. In business news, fledgling IT company Medici, whichever, reported record first quarter profits at a conference earlier today. Medici's earnings have exploded largely in part due to their new virtual assistant, which, if stocks are any indication, is gaining fans fast.
We're almost there. We haven't seen everyone in so long. I know it's stupid, but I'm getting kind of nervous.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, when the Phantom Thieves come together, it's never anything less. Oh, we finally made it. Hey!
Yongenjaya. We may have been gone for only half a year, but it sure brings back memories. They've got... Oh no, it's not like that. Okay, let's get to a blank post haste. I wonder how the Chief's been getting along. To progress the story, head towards the area with the icon. Yep.
Let's go.
Not space this time. Why'd they swap the keys? Well, here we are. Doesn't look like things have changed much. Alright, let's go. Ah, that's Yuri.
2, 3.
Surprise! We get you or what?
We missed ya.
It's been a while.
Oh, she is smaller than us. I
Did you get taller?
might be younger.
Looks like you've been doing fine.
You too, Morgana.
Meow. It's gotten hot.
Would you care for some iced coffee?
Hey, you guys hungry? Aw, Mona's practically purring.
The only problem with this one is it's spoiling certain things for me in the playthrough.
Boy, were you surprised.
Pretty much confirming Morgana as a cat, for instance. Which could have still been human, but we were going for cat, let's face it.
You guys did all that for us? Talk about a greeting.
We hadn't seen you in so long, we knew we had to do something. I figured the best way to get you was to have Boss let us in early.
Well, you're looking sharp.
Long time no see, boss guy.
I hear you. Even though it's only been a couple of months, it feels like it's been a real long while.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm sure you all have plenty of catching up to do. But I've got to open up soon. Go ahead and take it upstairs. After
Thanks,
all,
boss.
It's your room. Have a good time.
I appreciate it.
No
More
problem.
personal than the other, I think.
You can just pay me back working the counter.
Yeah, I can do that.
Deal. Now, thieves, to the hideout.
Great. Just when I was enjoying the peace and quiet.
He says grinning.
Seriously though, it's not a
He
joke.
never fails to disappoint. You really never change.
I won 3 of my finals in one day, too. I'm really freaking out. I had so many makeup lectures in a row, I almost wasn't able to come over today.
Then I win. I only flunked one final.
That's not a boast, that.
You two are the same as always. Can't you at least take your classes a bit more seriously? Ooh, watch out. Miss President's gonna unleash her fist of justice. Jeez. Will you please forget about that already? So is college life all it's cracked up to be? Yes, it's going well. I've been using the time to take care of the core curriculum. I've been busy too, but it's also a lot of fun. For example, I've learned how to selectively breed certain vegetables.
Haru, we might have done. Don't spoil it for me.
Oh! Yielded any results yet?
Boy, that got his interest.
Wait, aren't you in the management program though? Yes, but students are allowed to take courses beyond their own programs if they feel so inclined. They even offer agricultural science courses. You can learn all sorts of neat things, like the correlation between soil nutrients and yield. Gah. That'd put me to sleep in a minute flat. And you, Futaba? How's school been for you? Too easy.
Yeah, I can believe that from what I've seen of it already. Super hacker there.
At this point, the only hellish parts are the commute and PE.
Can believe that too. I mean, we're talking full-on war games here. You don't like your grade, you just log in and change it. So you've been working hard.
Praise me more. Keep it coming.
Well, how about you then? You're the one we're most curious about. You doing okay back home?
Yeah, I missed you guys.
What a coinky dink. Me too.
Well, I've been getting by too, but without you around, it's sort of like stuff is just kind of bleh.
Of course. He's our leader. It's only natural.
That's right.
I'm blushing here. Don't embarrass your leader.
Once a phantom thief, always a phantom thief.
Well, I'd say we start coming up with summer vacation plans. Anyone have any ideas?
Oh, right. We should figure that stuff out.
You're fine to stay here through all of vacation, right?
Well, how about a trip, guys? Come on, we've got a whole month to rage.
Aren't you forgetting about your homework?
Blah.
Not only do you have homework, but you're third years now. You need to start thinking not just about graduation, but post-graduation.
No, stop! Don't bring that up. Not now, please.
Ryuji never changes.
Yeah.
Back to the topic at hand. If I may suggest Kyoto, I'll find an abundance of inspiration if we tour each temple and shrine. Oh, the sheer wealth of beauty I can witness in a whole month. I can hear the treasures of our history calling to me.
Yeah, if it's a month-long art tour, I'm totally gonna pass.
A trip does sound nice, but what if we all went camping first? We can all go hiking and stuff during the day, and even throw together a barbecue at night.
It's not gonna be good with everyone.
Barbecue? Aren't those always big gatherings for people who socialize IRL? Sounds fun. You can leave the firewood chopping to me.
Kicking summer off right with a barbecue buffet. Sounds badass to me. How about you?
Let's go all out on it.
Look for decent marbling in the cuts. That's how you get the really
Yep.
good stuff. Trust
Bit
me.
of fat adds juiciness to the steak.
It does sound rather fitting for the summer. I like the idea, but we'll need an awful lot of vegetables to balance it out.
Huh. A barbecue is one of the few things in this world that can pull me away from art. Our history's treasures can wait a bit longer.
Choosing food over art. You sure your priorities are solid there, Inari?
All right, our first reunion party has been unanimously decided. We're going camping.
And with that settled, Emma, list recommended camping gear.
Emma.
I have compiled a list of items recommended for camping.
Her own personal AI assistant, I assume.
There was a sporting and travel goods store near 705 in Shibuya. Customer reviews rate this as the best relevant store in your area.
Ooh, what's that? The virtual assistant, Emma. You haven't heard of it yet?
Oh, I think I have. It knows, like, basically everything and does all sorts of stuff for you, right?
Oh, yeah! It's got this, eye that thinks for it. Right?
An eye. You mean just like the one that got us into mementos and palaces?
I think you mean AI,
Oh.
not an eye. Right. It stands for artificial intelligence. It can search all kinds of databases, conduct navigation, manage your schedule, even talk out logic problems and stuff with you. The makers go on about how you can ask it anything and you'll get the best possible answer.
I remember seeing a demo of one on TV the other day. They were showing off its functions and talking about how it's the next big thing.
Yep, that's it, all right. Pretty solid tech, considering it's roughly 1,000 times smarter than Ryuji.
Shut up! That sounds kind of cool, though. I bet you didn't tell us where all the best ramen shops are.
Yeah, you should all download it. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees.
I suppose it'd at least be handy if we ran into any trouble while camping.
That's a good idea. Why don't you get it too?
Hello, this is Emma. I'm pleased to meet you. Please
Hello,
provide
Emma.
me your name.
Oh. Don't need the vibration feature. I'm using the mouse and keyboard auto to do that. Subtitles on, display damage on. Not looking for camera inversion. I think I'm okay with all of this.
Thank you. Again,
Okay.
I am Emma, your helpful virtual assistant.
Looks like you've got it figured out. I sent you all friend requests. Please don't blow them off.
Displaying recommended camping items. So Emma came up with all that?
Impressive, no? And it's not just random junk for sale either. It takes into account the season, the weather, your personal profile, and even your location for all its recommendations.
For real? Damn, that thing's eye is crazy.
Thing's eye.
AI, not an eye.
Well, should we split up and buy everything Emma's listed for us?
Sounds good.
Can we do it tomorrow? It's so hot out. I bet this guy's beat from the traveling too. We just went through all the effort to meet up at the hideout, yeah? So let's make the most of it.
Indeed. I have an absolute plethora of discussion topics for us to mull over, particularly matters such as modern art and the possibilities within it in our current age.
Anything but that.
Said mismatched characters, still gelling. Yeah, opposites attract. The great time catching up together.
Thank you for treating us all to curry, boss.
Don't worry about it. Just think of it as sort of a welcome back gift.
No, thank you,
Plus,
boss.
With this guy hanging around again, it'll be nice feeling like old times.
Same here. Thanks again. We'll be back soon.
Well, see you tomorrow. You know, it was nice talking after so long.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to shopping first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get everything Emma listed up for us, right? Then we should meet up by the Buchiko statue in Shibuya. See you then. Don't go forgetting, okay?
And don't go forgetting about helping out behind the counter either, okay?
I was a bit rusty at first, but I helped out around the cafe before returning to my room. I'm exhausted from all the excitement today. Let's call it a night and get some sleep. Yep, that's H for
I should
save.
write something.
Oh boy, does this bed bring back memories. It's nice to see everyone doing so well.
Indeed.
Chief seemed to be the same as ever too. This place is just as great as I remembered. So, we're camping in a couple days, huh? Talk about a way to kick off your summer vacation.
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Well, we should get some sleep.
I must be beat from all the travelling. I can tell that I'm drifting to sleep right away. Velvet room? Looks like it. Am I a prisoner again? Yep. Stripy black and white outfit.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hmm?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Did they get united or something? Lavenza? Not Christine or Justine.
I know not whether to rejoice or bemoan this reunion. Regardless, I must perform my duty. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only
And
those
Noiko.
who are bound by a contract may enter.
Yeah, we know.
The expression you bear now tells me you already know the reason for your summons. I must
I got no
warn
idea.
you of the danger threatening to consume both yourself and the entire world whose heart you strove so greatly to change. A most loathsome prison has manifested. Your appearance is ironclad evidence of this.
You have become a prisoner of fate yet again.
What do you mean?
Someone, even now, confronted by this evil will, your own cries out. Rise against it. My name is Lavenza. As one who rules over power, my duty is to witness the path you take. Should the world continue down its own current path, all that awaits you is destruction. Have you the resolve to defy such a fate and face the distortion that yet again threatens your world?
You know it.
That is the trickster I know so well. What awaits you ahead are more of the same, no, even greater hardships than before. However, you must never forget, I am always by your side.
Okay.
The time has come. Let us meet again soon. Until then, pleasant dreams.
It's slow to step between days and periods. I know this, which I'm keen on, but only a few seconds. Anyway, I said a 30-minute look, and it's 31 minutes in, and it's passed in a breeze. Don't know if it's going to be as good as Persona 5 Royale, but I think I can get used to the combat. It's going to take a bit because, as I say, it's an action thing. It's completely different. The storyline, I don't know if it's going to be as... I heard it wasn't a strong storyline like Persona 5 Royale, but it's looking good enough, definitely good enough, and I'm loving seeing all the old guys here. I'm not going to go any further because I don't want to get any more spoilers for Persona 5 Royale, which I'm still working on, as you probably know. But I gotta say, I am very down to play this. I'm interested, if there's interest in me doing so. So, hit me up with some likes, comments, drop a sub maybe, and if it seems like there's a lot of views, a lot of likes or whatever, you know, enough to show, I mean I don't expect a lot of tiny channel, but enough to show that it's worthwhile running this will absolutely come to the channel. I'll see you next time.